In Los Angeles, parking is notoriously awful. Signs are beyond confusing, tickets are expensive, and meter maids are prompt as all hell. So of course one day I'm running late to an audition, so I just park on a street without solving the riddle of the sign, and I just run inside. When I got back to my car, there was this like old man in the process of writing me a ticket, and just out of pure habit, when he handed it to me, I said thank you. And he immediately broke down crying.
No one's ever thanked me before.
Oh.
People are always so angry to see me, you know? I've been cursed at, had stuff thrown at me. One guy tried to punch me. I'm just doing my job, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. But it's okay. I mean, honestly, it's my fault for not reading the signs.
Exactly. It's not like I want to give anyone tickets. It's so hard having a job where everyone hates you.
There. But it did get me thinking because, yeah, everyone in Los Angeles, and I'm sure other big cities, hate returning their car and seeing a meter maid. And knowing that a ticket is upwards of like 50 bucks here, I'm sure people start freaking out because they're financially strapped or upset at themselves. And I started to wonder about all the other people who work jobs that we have a negative association with, like people at the DMV or tax auditors. How does that make you feel?
Sad. It's not my fault the DMV is so slow.
For real though, I love that sloth scene from Zootopia, so I had to work it in. But anyway, I found that I have more compassion for people doing tough work, and that I should really start taking more responsibility for myself and my choices. Like, it's not a meter maid's fault if I don't read the signs or fill out my parking meter on time, and it's not a tax auditor's fault if anyone chooses to lie on their taxes or be really lazy in filling them out. So I encourage you, when you encounter someone who can't get your order right, or who pulls you over, or who's just an animated sloth, have empathy, practice accountability if it is your fault, and know that we're all just doing the best that we can. Now, whenever I feel frustrated with bad service, I try to imagine that like older gentleman crying and think, you know what, maybe this waiter just had a fight with his father, and maybe that salesperson was just left by their wife and now is trying to figure out how to support their kids on one salary. I remember when I worked at GameStop in my teens, one time I went to the back room to cry because my sister had died only a few months earlier, and I returned to work because I really wanted the distraction, but I mean, it was tough. And my coworker came into the back room to kind of comfort me, and this lady just barged in and screamed at us for being horrible customer service reps and that she'd been waiting to check out for like 5 minutes. And I was like, hey ma'am, I'm so sorry. I recently lost a family member. And instead she was just like,
you're a liar and you're probably having sex with your coworker in the bathroom.
And I'll never forget how I felt in that moment. I was so dumbstruck that anyone could be that callous over waiting 5 freaking minutes to buy a video game. Like, come on lady, we're all gonna die. I mean, do you really need to have that kind of attitude before we do? So yeah, I guess another lesson of this video would be that everyone needs to work food service or retail to figure out how to be a better human being. I'm Akana. Stay right here for an animated sponsored message from the wonderful Bethany Radloff.
Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace has beautiful, award-winning templates and an all-in-one platform, so there's no need to install patches or upgrades ever. They have 24-hour customer service and a simple and unique domain setup experience. With Squarespace, you can create any kind of website, whether you're a meter maid, a car salesperson, or you just want to make a page that tracks how many parking tickets you've accumulated in LA. Go to squarespace.com/Anna to start your free trial today. And use the offer code ANNA for 10% off at checkout.